If you're studying languages and struggling with vocabulary, and most importantly if you're studying any of the languages that you can see on the screen now, including languages like Chinese and French and Spanish and English and Polish, etc., then you're going to find the app that I'm going to show you super useful. What I love about this app is that it gives you the sentences and the vocabulary in context with loads and loads of examples, and it gives you the audio, and it includes a video as well. It's super fast, super easy to use, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the technique that I've been using both to study Polish and French using this app. I really hope you like the video, and if you do, please like it, please share it, particularly if you're a teacher, please share it with other teachers. But this is a great app also for students, and of course love to know your comments. Please leave your comments in the comments section, and of course join me on my YouTube channel. Let's get started. So I often work with YouTube videos when I'm studying languages, and I always search for videos that have got subtitles, and later on I'll show you how you can actually do that. But I've got here a video that I've searched for that's got subtitles, and if you get a video with subtitles, what you can do is you can click over here and open up the transcript. Now let's imagine that there's a word in the transcript that you want to learn, and in this example I've got this word here, najlepszego. What I can do is I can simply come up to the top here and just copy that word. So I'm just going to copy the word najlepszego. Copy that, and watch this. I'm now going to put that word into this app that I want to show you. Okay, so we're on the app now. As you can see it on the screen, Uglish, and if I click here, you'll notice you've got loads and loads of languages, but we're going to do this one in Polish. So I'm going to choose Polish, and all I need to do now is paste in that word that I selected, and I click on Say It. And what's going to happen is it's now going to bring up many examples of that word being used in context. I can see the video here, I can see the subtitles underneath, and I can see that word being used. The word that I'm looking at here is najlepszego. Now let me just show you this because it's absolutely fantastic the way it works. I'm going to play that video.
Dłuższą chwilę na wybór tego najlepszego.
Okay, so that's one example, but then I can click here. It's going to give me another example.
Łącząc właściwie to, co najlepszego wymyślono na ten temat na zachodzie.
And if I wanted to listen to more examples of the word najlepszego, I can click.
Najlepszego dokumentu, także ja nie jestem gołosłowna tutaj. Jest nominowany.
Okay, and I can carry on.
I takiego generalnego wszystkiego najlepszego, wydaje mi się, będzie jak najlepiej.
So I love this idea that we can take a word, put it into the app, and then see loads of video-based examples of how that word is used with the word in context and the subtitles of that particular video provided. Now we can actually do a couple more things with this app as well. One of the things it does is it provides definitions, but another thing that we can do is make better use of those subtitles that are provided with each example. Now let me show you what I'm doing with the subtitles and with the definitions. So let's do an example in English. I'm going to jump over to English. I'm going to imagine that I was studying and I come across the word accommodation, which you always spell wrong. Be careful, it's double C, double M, all right? I'm going to click on Say It. It's going to bring up lots of examples. Let's just stop the video a minute. Lots of examples with that word, and I can start playing them straight away.
Temporary accommodation, it's not really a good thing out.
Okay, let's try the next one.
At St. Cross, you can choose to stay in accommodation on site.
Okay, let's do one more.
Science park to include teaching and research facilities as well as student accommodation.
Okay, now another thing that you can do though is if you scroll down, whatever sentence you're looking at, the last sentence, that sentence will be available here, and you can click on a particular word. Now if I just go back once, I'm going to jump back to a previous one, press it on the pause button, come down, so it's going to take this sentence, whatever the current sentence is, you can scroll down here and you can click on any of the words to get a definition. So I'm going to click on the definition for accommodation, and I can click here and it's going to give me a definition of that word as well. Now I'm going to close that down and come down below, and also it's going to do what we call nearby words. So if you want to improve the pronunciation of accommodation by saying one of the nearby words below, okay? So here, for example, let's just take an example of that, where I'll take the word accomplishments. and I can click on that, and now it's going to give me examples of the word accomplishments, and in that way I can distinguish between how we say accommodation and how we say accomplishments. There's even more to this technology. I'm going to leave it there, but I'm going to just finish by showing you one thing. A lot of people are very interested in this technique, how I study on YouTube and how I look for videos with subtitles. And if you are interested in that, I'm going to quickly show you how I do that. Now, another thing that you can do that's really interesting, and I've just started to work with this, I'm actually discovering this tool and more about it, is that you can save your sentences. So if any sentence that's really interesting, you want to keep it, you can save it by just clicking on this button here. Once you've saved your sentences, when you want to see them, you can come up to My Content, and you'll see now that I began now to save the sentences. Now, I do think that you need to log in to have that availability. I've actually created an account. It's completely free, so there's no problem there. I presume, obviously, that you need to log on to be able to access your sentences. Now, another thing is, and I absolutely love this, I can actually play those sentences straight from here. Watch this.
Projekt będziemy mogli stworzyć lepsze rozwiązania.
Absolutely fantastic. What a great tool. Just a super quick piece of publicity and then we'll get back to the video. If you are enjoying this video and you want more free videos, come over to teachertrainingvideos.com. Loads of content. It's always best to look on the front page to see the most popular stuff. And if you want to find out about my latest course, you can always click here at the top. I normally advertise it here. And if you sign up to my newsletter, then you'll get updated with all the latest videos and the latest blogs and the latest webinars and the courses that I run. And also there's a 12-part free course that you can sign up to. No tricks. I send you a video about every 5 days if you're interested in learning more about using technology in language teaching. Let's get back to the video. There are some amazing tricks that you can do on YouTube, especially if you're a language learner. And I'm going to highlight a couple of them now. First of all, when we search for videos, we can search for videos that have got subtitles, but you must remember there are actually 3 ways that subtitles go into videos in YouTube. Firstly, sometimes they're embedded into the video. So when whoever made the video put the subtitles into the video, they're actually part of the video. The second way is that after uploading a video, you add the video transcript. And that is the most useful way for language learning because we can access that video transcript and work with it. The third way is that YouTube will automatically generate the video transcript. Now the problem there, of course, is that YouTube makes a few mistakes. So be aware that there are 3 different types of subtitles that you will find in a YouTube video. Now what I'm going to do is show you how to search for videos that have only got subtitles and then how you can use those subtitles. So the first thing I'm going to do is just do an example in English. I'm going to write shopping in English, okay, and that's going to bring up loads of different videos. But what I can do after that is that if I want to, I can then click on these filters. I could choose, for example, to have videos that are only 4 to 20 minutes long. And if I want to, I could also click on the filters and choose, for example, videos that have only got subtitles. So now we've got videos that are between 4 and 20 minutes and have got subtitles. Various videos come up on the screen. I'll click on this one here. I can see straight away.
Google Digital Garage offers over 60 free online courses and regular live webinars. Learn new skills such as how to get a bid.
Skip the advert.
So be sure to hit that subscribe.
So now we can see that this video comes up onto the screen and it's got subtitles. And if I click over here, then I can actually open up those subtitles. Now the interesting thing as well is that if I play the video, I can actually click and jump to any part of the video by using the subtitles here on the right hand side. So if I click here
button and the
then
bell
I jump
down
to
below
here,
so that you don't
it
miss
will jump
any.
to
Now
that part of the
for free,
video, and if I
without
jump to
free,
here, it
that
will
you
jump
don't
to that
miss
part
any
of the
of our
video.
new
So that's really useful. Now another little thing is that you can toggle on and off the timestamps, and I generally don't like the timestamps, so turn them off. And that way it's much easier when you need to, for example, select a sentence or a few sentences that you want to look up, or even if you want to look up an individual word. So if you've got, for example, the word expressions here, you can just select that word and copy it. So that is one of the most useful things about working with YouTube. Now another little thing that I'll just quickly point out to you, I often use very fast videos, particularly when I'm learning French, because I like to work with kind of native based content. And one of the things I can do if I'm working with something that's particularly difficult is that I can simply click here and slow it down slightly. And I often do that when I'm listening to the news in French. Okay, really hoped you liked that video. Please come over to teachertrainingvideos.com. Loads and loads of free videos that you can access, particularly if you're interested in language learning, either a student or a teacher. You'll always see my latest courses advertised at the top of the screen. And if you want to follow my work, the best thing to do is to sign up to the newsletter. That way you'll get updated with all the latest videos, the blog posts I write, the webinars, and of course, all of the courses. Now I'm going to share on the screen a few more videos that you really might find interesting, and thank you very much.